Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. John Gray will be on the mound for the Rocks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, the pride and joy of the Oklahoma Sooners. Former first-round draft pick by the Colorado Rockies. Big, strong guy, John Gray. 96 to up at 100 miles an hour. Good, hard breaking ball, and his changeup has gotten better every year that he's pitched. The key for John Gray, throwing strikes. If he keeps the ball in the strike zone at 98 to 100 miles an hour, he is really tough to hit.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me, they are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now, on the bump, has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And that's in there for strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Patrick Corbin gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he was a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Pollock at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Met fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. So stepping in, Nolan Arenado. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
The 1-1 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! Nolan Arenado touches them all, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rockies strike for one on the homer by Arenado. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Rockies have the early 1-0 advantage. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's done well, 6 for 13. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. 4-1. Ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now another 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Peralta, base runner at first with one out. Popped him up. Story ranging into the outfield. 2 gone. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's a .333 hitter. No balls and a strike to count. Popped straight up. Story is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. They trail this one 1-0. Now in the box, Carlos Gonzalez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone. Umpires are signaling for a home run, but boy, that was very close. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line. There may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand. So the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's 3 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Behind 0-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. There is Ahmed. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the catcher Chris Iannetta. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Rockies get 1 on the solo blast from Carlos Gonzalez. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Leading off the inning, Jeff Mathis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Patrick Corbin, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Diamondback still searching for that first hit of the ballgame. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. A.J. Pollock looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. And the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, John Gray, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
On the move is Pollock. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Blackman over at second. LeMahieu at first. 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. Rockies lead this one 2-0. Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar will start things off for the Diamondbacks with Paul Goldschmidt set to follow next. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, David Peralta.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Ready now, Carlos Gonzalez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Hit sharply on the ground. Marte fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Stepping into the box, David Dahl comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
That misses 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. In now for Colorado, Ian Desmond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Hit on the ground to third. To his right, Escobar. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So coming to the plate, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Gonzalez coming on. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Iannetta.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 55.
Striding in for the Rockies, John Gray. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. John Gray becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Back goes Pollock, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Souza is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Digging in, Jeff Mathis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Tap down the line. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box, Nolan Arenado. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th.
Nolan Arenado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and no strikes. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Ripped down the line.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Trevor Story becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball hit well by Gonzalez out to deep right field. And it's gone. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. His second home run of the game. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But the Rockies add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Eduardo Escobar goes down for the first out in the 7th inning.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
No balls and 1 strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Still.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The batter-pitcher numbers with Brad Ziegler. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Behind 0-2 now. Skied into very shallow right. Souza is under it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Marte has it. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in, John Gray. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it 3-0. Stepping up now, Steven Souza. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. On its way is pitch number 75. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan. And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trade. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. The batter-pitcher numbers with Brad Ziegler. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game. There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back.
High and deep to left center field. Pollock looking up. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Hit down the third baseline. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and tipped what the pitcher gave.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Pause and the 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2. Line toward right center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Stepping in now, Chris Iannetta. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's the Rockies 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Striding in to start the 9th, Jeff Mathis, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Desmond has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, and they're on the board at 6-1. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. John Jay will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, John Jay.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Ottavino is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 0.
Matt Holliday will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Matt Holliday.
High pop-up. Arenado calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, A.J. Pollock. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-1, the final tally today. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Gray earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
final line stroke in the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies. 6 runs, 11 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run on just 1 hit. No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.